Welcome back, coin collectors and history lovers. You're watching Unique Old Coin, the place where coins tell stories. Today's spotlight is on a coin that many Americans have held in their hands but may not realize its full story. The 1965 United States Liberty Quarter Dollar. Is it rare? Does it hold hidden value? And what makes the 1965 quarter so important in U.S. coinage history? Let's dive deep into this iconic coin's origin, design, composition, and current value in today's market. Let's start with some background. The year 1965 marked a turning point in U.S. coinage. Before this, quarters were made of 90% silver, but due to a coin shortage and the rising price of silver, Congress passed the Coinage Act of 1965. This act removed silver from dimes and quarters completely, changing them to a copper-nickel-clad composition. So, the 1965 Liberty Quarter, also called the Washington Quarter, was the very first year the U.S. Mint stopped using silver in the quarter's production. That's why 1965 is such a significant year for coin collectors and historians. The 1965 quarter features the classic design of President George Washington on the obverse, front, side. This design was created by John Flanagan, first used in 1932 to commemorate Washington's 200th birthday. The words, Liberty, at the top, the date 1965, at the bottom the motto, In God We Trust. To the left of Washington's portrait you'll see a bold eagle with outstretched wings, perched on a bundle of arrows, with olive branches below, symbolizing strength and peace. The reverse inscription includes, United States of America, **e pluribus unum, quarter dollar, **. Here's where things get interesting. Prior to 1965, quarters were made of 90% silver. But in 1965, the U.S. Mint switched to a copper-nickel-clad composition, outer layers, 75% copper, 25% nickel core, 100% copper total weight. 5.67 grams. All 1965 quarters were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and that's why you'll notice no mint mark on the coin. Now, let's talk about what every collector loves, errors and varieties. Yes, the 1965 quarter has some fascinating mint errors that can be worth a small fortune. Here are the most valuable and sought-after types. Rare quarters that were mistakenly struck on leftover 90% silver blanks from 1964. These can weigh around 6.25 grams instead of 5.67 grams. These coins can sell for $3,000 to over $7,000 at auctions. To test, use a precision scale or get a metal composition test from a coin dealer. These have slight doubling on the lettering or the portrait. These errors can bring in $50 to several $100s, depending on visibility. These coins are improperly struck and have part of the design missing or spread out. Value ranges from $100 to $500 plus. The condition of your 1965 quarter plays a big role in its value. Let's quickly go through the coin grading scale. Good, G4, **. Heavily worn, only major details visible, worth face value, 25 cents. Fine, F12, **. Moderate wear, lettering visible, still face value. Extremely fine, EF40, **. Slight wear on high points, around $0.50 to $1. About uncirculated, -50 Australian dollars, **. Lightest wear, sharp design, around $1 to $2. Mint state, MS 60 to MS 67, **. No wear, may have mint luster, $5 to $20 plus MS 67 or higher **. Certified gem condition, can be worth $100 to $500 or more, especially if slabbed by PCGS or NGC. Pro tip, look for quarters with full details, no scratches, and strong luster for the highest value. So, how much is a 1965 quarter really worth today? Here's a simple breakdown. Regular circulated 1965 quarters **, value, $0.25 to $1 uncirculated condition **, value, $2 to $15 MS, 66 to MS, 67 plus grades, certified, **, value, $50 to $500 plus rare silver planchet error **, auction value, $3,000 to $7, 500 plus note. Always weigh your coin before selling. If it weighs close to 6.25 grams, get it authenticated immediately. The 1965 Liberty quarter dollar may not be rare in most cases, but it marks a historic shift in U.S. coinage and contains some valuable era varieties that can surprise collectors. So before you spend or sell that old quarter, check its weight, its condition, and look closely for hidden errors. The story of the 1965 Liberty quarter, more commonly known as the Washington quarter, is deeply tied to one of the most significant changes in U.S. coinage history. To understand its importance, let's go back a few years before 1965. From 1932 to 1964, the U.S. quarter dollar was made of 90% silver and 10% copper. These silver quarters were not just currency, they were seen as a secure way to hold real metal value. But as the price of silver began to rise in the early 1960s, a serious problem emerged. By 1964 the silver content of quarters began to exceed their face value, meaning the coin was worth more for its metal than as money. This led to massive hoarding, with people pulling silver coins out of circulation and holding on to them. The result? A growing coin shortage across the United States. In response, President Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Coinage Act of 1965, a major piece of legislation that changed American coins forever. The act eliminated silver from the dime and quarter and reduced it in a half-dollar. In their place, the U.S. Mint introduced a clad coinage system, a copper core sandwiched between two outer layers of copper-nickel alloy. The 1965 quarter became the first U.S. quarter to be made without silver. It marked a new era in coin production. To avoid confusion and panic, the U.S. Mint did not include mint marks on coins from 1965 to 1967. This was to discourage people from hoarding coins based on which mint produced them, another issue that had contributed to the shortage. Because of this, all 1965 quarters were struck without mint marks, even though they were actually made in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Over 1.8 billion of these quarters were produced in 1965, making it one of the highest mintages in history. The government wanted to flood the economy with coins and end the shortage once and for all. So, while the 1965 Liberty quarter is not rare in terms of production numbers, it holds major historical significance. It ended over 170 years of silver coinage. It introduced the modern clad composition, and it symbolizes a time of economic transition in the U.S. monetary system. That's why the 1965 quarter isn't just another coin, it's a milestone in American currency history. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1983 Liberty quarter dollar from the United States. Is it rare? What's it worth? And why are some collectors paying high prices for this coin? Stay tuned, because the answers might surprise you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss another video. The 1983 quarter, officially known as the Washington quarter, is part of a long-running series minted from 1932 until 1998, before the 50-state quarters program took over. This series honors George Washington, the first U.S. president, whose portrait proudly appears on the obverse side of the coin. But what makes the 1983 quarter special? Well, the answer lies in the context of the early 1980s. In 1982 and 1983, due to a recession, the U.S. Mint stopped producing uncirculated coin sets. That means no mint sets were made for those years. As a result, collectors had fewer opportunities to get pristine, untouched coins directly from the mint. This decision created a real problem down the road. Coins from 1983, especially quarters, were mostly circulated, meaning most of them suffered heavy wear and tear. So, if you find a 1983 quarter in excellent condition today, it's a rare survivor. Let's take a quick look at the design on the obverse. We see the classic bust of George Washington, originally sculpted by John Flanagan. You'll notice the word Liberty at the top, In God We Trust on the left, and the date, *1983*, at the bottom. Flip the coin over, and on the reverse, you'll find an eagle with wings spread, clutching arrows with olive branches beneath, a strong symbol of peace through strength. The inscriptions read United States of America, E pluribus unum, and quarter dollar. Now, keep in mind, there are two mint marks to look for: P*** for Philadelphia, D** for Denver. There were no proof coins from San Francisco for 1983, so no mint mark exists. Here's how many were made: very high mintage numbers, which normally means these coins wouldn't be rar, but **, because most of them went into circulation and were never saved in mint sets. It's very hard to find them in high grades today. That's the twist. When evaluating a 1983 quarter, condition is everything. Here are some common grading categories good to find: G, F, **. Heavy wear, details are faded very fine, VF, **. Light to moderate wear, more detail visible extremely fine, EF/. XF, asterisk asterisk, minor wear, all features sharp about uncirculated, AU, asterisk asterisk, slight trace of wear on high points mint state, MS 60 to 70, asterisk asterisk, no wear, may have bag marks or luster. The real value lies in coins graded MS 65 and above, especially those with full mint luster and no contact marks. Even more valuable are coins with mint errors, which we'll discuss shortly. The 1983 P quarter can fetch $75 to $200, depending on quality. The 1983 D can also sell between $50 to $150 in top condition. A 1983 P quarter in MS 67 Plus sold for over $400 at auction. Now let's talk about errors. If your 1983 quarter has double die obverse asterisk asterisk off center strike asterisk asterisk clipped planchet asterisk asterisk missing letters or numbers asterisk asterisk, then you might be holding a coin worth $100 or more depending on rarity and demand. If you're hunting for a valuable 1983 quarter, check old rolls from the bank. Look in pocket change and coin jars, especially from the 80s or 90s. Use a magnifying glass to spot errors and sharp detail. Store coins in holders to protect their condition. It's a common coin, but finding one in excellent condition or with an error makes it a collector's dream. The 1983 Liberty Quarter is officially part of the Washington Quarter Series, a coin that has been a staple in American pockets since 1932. It was originally created to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, and due to its popularity, the design stayed in circulation for decades. But the 1983 issue of this coin carries a special place in U.S. numismatic history, and here's why. In the early 1980s, the United States was going through a serious economic recession. Inflation was high, unemployment was rising, and the U.S. Mint needed to reduce costs. As a result, in 1982 and 1983, the Mint did not produce official uncirculated mint sets, something that had been done consistently in previous years. This had a huge impact on coin collectors. Normally, collectors would get pristine, untouched examples of coins directly from the mint in these annual sets. But for 1983, those sets were not available, so the only way to get a 1983 quarter was through circulation. That meant nearly all of the 1983 quarters were used in everyday transactions, handled, scratched, worn, and tossed into change jars. Very few were saved in mint condition. The 1983 quarter still features the original design by John Flanagan obverse, front a profile of George Washington, with the inscriptions, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date, 1983. Asterisk asterisk reverse, back asterisk asterisk a bald eagle perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches beneath, a symbol of strength and peace. The reverse includes the inscriptions, United States of America, E pluribus unum, and $quarter. This design remained largely unchanged until 1999, when the U.S. Mint launched the popular 50-state quarters program. Even though hundreds of millions of these coins were minted, 673 million at the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, 617 million asterisk asterisk at the Denver Mint, marked D. Very few 1983 quarters have survived in uncirculated or mint state condition, especially with a clean strike and no wear. That scarcity in high grades makes the 1983 quarter far more collectible than other common-date Washington quarters. Some collectors also hunt for rare errors or high-grade certified versions, which can sell for hundreds or even over $1,000 at auction. Year without mint sets asterisk asterisk no uncirculated mint sets were issued in 1983. Hard to find in high-grade asterisk asterisk most 1983 quarters are well worn due to circulation. Valuable in mint state asterisk asterisk high-grade 1983 quarters are relatively scarce and sought after. Part of U.S. coinage history asterisk asterisk this coin sits at the end of the classic Washington quarter era, just before major design changes in the 1990s.